Five and a spot, let me image to you and put a lion in a monkey cage.
Alright, Johnny, it's 96 Neezy and you rocking with conversation everything. So right now I have with me Snow C. Snow C, what's good, my nigga?
All good, man. What you doing?
Yeah, good, man.
What you doing? What's up, man? You good?
Yeah, man.
100, man.
Yeah.
7 figures out, please.
Oh man, who is Snow C to the people out there that don't know, you know?
Snow C is the 7-figure master, as in a rapper, singer, and the songwriter from Chipata.
Ah.
Yeah, man.
Okay. So man, when did you start your music?
I started my music way back in 2017. On 27th August, that's when I did my first track. That's when pretty much everything started. So yeah, I've been down in the music journey for about 4 years now. 2017, I don't know, maybe it's 4 years or 5, I don't really care. Yeah, that's when I started my music basically.
So man, like 2017, is that around the same year you realized you were an artist, or maybe you realized that earlier in 2017 is just the day you started your music?
Pretty much the same year, the same month. Yeah.
Okay, so you actually, realized you could do music and you started pursuing it the actual same year?
Yeah, same year. But I took it serious in August, particularly 27th August. So that month, every single year, is a celebration, Like I celebrated, to always remember about the journey and get more motivation within myself, Self-motivation, that shit, you already know.
Yeah.
Damn right.
So, you grew up around here in Chipata?
Yep.
Okay, how was it? You moved around a lot, or maybe, you just grew up, you spent the whole childhood here?
I don't even move around a lot, really. The only places I moved to was LSK, the soccer. Yep, so I moved. Actually, what happened was I discovered my talent in Lusaka. That's where it all started, in Bowling, right?
Yeah.
That's where I kind of started all the music shit. And yeah, I grew up here, born and bred over here. It's by the city, Eastern Province. But in Lusaka, that's where kind of everything started. Then I came back here in 2018. Went there in 2016, came back 2018, then continued the journey, right?
Okay, so how come it started there? Did you meet some certain influence there or something?
I was watching this movie, series, basically. The Empire series. I don't know if you know it. So there was this guy, Hakim Lion, of the Empire series. So every time I see him rap, I could see myself in that nigga, right? Every time I see him on stage, I'm like, yo, why am I feeling like this? I feel this energy, this power within me. So I was like, how about I take a chance, man? Let me just give it a try, see how it's gonna go. Boom. Oh, I'm that nigga, man.
Okay, so that's something, man. That's something.
It's cheap.
So, man, what did you do in high school?
Couple schools. Kind of switch, right? I went to Lusaka for the same shit. So there was Chipata Day.
Yeah.
Been on Chipata Day. Then in Lusaka, New Bayanga, then I came back here at Polytechnic. That's where everything kind of went down. Yeah.
What do you mean went down?
That's where everything went down, man. It's so big as I ain't saying shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So have you ever gotten expelled from school or something?
Nah, I was always a good kid, prayerful type of person, so it was kind of almost like an abomination seeing me on noisemakers, because I was thinking a lot, about my future and who I was, the reason for my birth, So it's more I was focused on me, basically, not of school. So I was focused on my reasons for my existence.
So what was it like? You know, were you the bully or maybe the bullied or something, or just you know?
I was just me. I don't know how to say that. It depends on the level. In grade 5 to 7, I was that type of a different person, you know, the bully. I used to get bullied from grade 1 to 4.
Yeah.
Then I kind of like, okay, this nigga is just taking advantage of me. Then grade 5, I used to get back at all, you know. So yeah.
Okay.
Then in grade 8, I was this pastor type of person, you know, prayerful guy, humble in everything, till death.
Okay. So, how did you come up with the name Snow Seed? Like, was it you, or maybe, you know, just some friend or something? Was it by accident?
Snow Seed. It's not really like an AKA or a stage name or whatever. Snow Seed is Snow Chisi, my real name. Snow means the new beginning. The Chisi is my last name, so it's the new beginning of the Chisi. How it came about was like this. There was a time in my life when, like I said, I used to think a lot about my future and what I'd like to be, what I'm supposed to be, and the reason why I was born, right? So basically what used to happen was, I was like, okay, God, why am I alive? Why am I living? Like, what am I doing? So like I was like, okay, I was looking around my family, right? From my father's side to my mother's side, and I see like, okay, shit ain't real, shit ain't good, you know, like so many, you know, poverty shit.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I think God was talking to me saying, okay, the reason why you was born was for you to change the situation and the background of your family, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, if that's the case, then from the moment I was born going forward, it's the new beginning. So it was the new beginning of the Cheeseys.
So it's kind of like you're the saint of the family or something.
Exactly, right? Appreciate it.
Okay. So man, what do you think about chipata music?
What I think about the music, it's beautiful.
Beautiful, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's beauty, there's a lot of struggle in beauty, man. So, it's good.
Do you think that chipata music is recognized, you know, at the country level, like it should be, you know, like these other cities?
Nah, not at all. I don't think so, but like personally, I don't think so, because we are lacking a lot of things. I don't know. As time goes, I think we're getting there. Let me just say so. We really are getting there, but we're lacking branding. We do not have a brand when it comes to music. Voila. Same figures are finished.
Yeah. Okay, so man, do you think, you know, you have to move out of the city to, you know, really get the recognition that you deserve in this music?
Nope. What I know is, if you think you can make it where you think you can make it everywhere, anywhere. You can make it pretty much anywhere. It doesn't matter the location where you are, about what you do. What matters is what you do and what you want. When you are valuable, people are gonna follow you. It doesn't matter where you are. So you just need to create value around yourself for those potential, whatever you call them, to locate you. It's not about the location at all. It's just about what you carry and what you are willing to do for it and what you're putting out. It's not about where you are. You get it?
Yeah, okay.
So where I am does not limit me to reach my success at all. It does not do that.
Yeah. I mean, that's something wise to hear from a young nigga like you know. So right now, what would you say is the highlight of your career? Like, what can you say? Oh no, this is the biggest thing I've done. Like, you know, or rather, the biggest experience in your whole career.
The biggest experience in my whole career is realizing that I am realizing the fact that I'm an artist.
Yeah.
And that I have a gift to communicate with the thousands of people and educate them at the same time.
Yeah.
And not only that, the biggest thing is that I took a step in the journey to do so. That's what I did.
Okay. That is something, you know, that is something.
Come on, bro.
So how did your parents take, to you doing music?
How they took, I did not care. Because it was none of their business. I was talking to God, right? So I wasn't asking them to discover who I am. I used to ask God. So whatever everybody thought at that time was none of my business.
Okay, so we just rolling with God's will right here, aren't we? Yeah. Okay, do you have some new projects out there?
A ton of them. Like a lot of surprises. Just expect whatever you can expect so far. I'm not unfolding nothing, but great news coming up ahead. In the name of Jesus, y'all already know.
Yeah. So, is music what you wanted to do since you were a kid?
Since I was a kid, nah. I wanted to be a soldier. I wanted to be, but I never wanted to be a teacher. I wanted to be sort of like a man of God. At some point. I want to be a lot of
I can just imagine you being a man of God, man. But hey, you could be considering what you're saying, a little wise for your age.
Yeah, sort of like maybe in other ways, but yeah, music. When I discovered it, it's everything to me.
So that's just something that you picked up along the way, but it has become like everything.
Yeah, you see, the thing is, I could do a lot of things, a lot of other number of things I could do, but none of them made me feel fulfilled. I was still empty. But when I found out about the music, I was filled. And I'm happy, right? I don't give a shit what nobody says or thinks about me, and I'm happy, I already know.
Yeah. So, in this life, it's basically about what makes you happy,
That's all. Like, what happens at the end of the day, like, you die. We all gonna die. Like, after you die, before you die, or after you die. I remember TV Joshua said, live a life that will outlive it. So, it's about what are you gonna do that when you die will continue living.
Yeah.
Because prison people is never gonna outlive you.
Yeah.
So you gotta do something that you want and love. At the same time, you do it like it's your last.
I mean, and prison people, it doesn't last even long enough when you broke. If you broke, they forget about you.
You know what people do? Is they only care about you when you are in their face. You do good to them, right there, they'll care about you. Once you're gone, they get back to their business. Because everybody got problems, right?
Yeah.
So if you think you do something good to somebody and you're always up in their mind, you must be joking.
That's the wrong pitch, huh?
Yeah, so if you want to do something good, do it because you can and you want to do it willingly, not with expectations of a favor back to you. That's not doing good shit.
Okay. So man, considering the situation with Slap D, what do you think about artists doing campaign songs?
I don't think nothing.
You don't think nothing about it?
Yeah.
Okay. Talking about big artists, like who have you featured so far? Macky too.
Yeah, but we're gonna work with a number of them. Some this year, some next year.
So like, do you have specifics like names or something?
We're not unveiling anything right now. People like we don't want to raise any expectations. Expectations, leads to disappointments. So we don't want to do that. It's wanky, same thing as you already know.
Okay. You have a video for your song Lethal Weapon, which is like 3.7k views on Facebook and about 1.5k.
On Facebook, it was about over 50,000. So it was, yeah.
It's just, it just doesn't show the numbers or something.
It depends on what page you saw it on. Because on the main page.
Alright, yeah, I get that, I get that. So like, that same video, has that helped you to get more following?
Exactly, right. I was selling my brand image. So I got some sort of recognition, not some sort of, it did give me some recognition. And it's music. So we gotta keep on doing the same shit.
Okay. What of the one you did with Macky 2? Has that done a lot for the following as well?
Yeah, same with the previous one. It's all investing and it did. Okay, let me just say it did a lot.
Okay. So what can you say about the same song you did with Macky 2? Like, did you show him skill, or maybe you think he killed it or something?
Music is happiness to me. So what I did there was what I felt.
Okay.
7 figures happiness. Y'all already know YG.
Yeah. So man, are you looking to be signed by any label out there? Like in the country?
In Zambia?
Yeah, in Zambia.
Unfortunately, I do not. I'm already signed to YG Entertainment, which is in the United States of America.
Okay, I actually didn't know about this,
Yeah. It's the YG Entertainment, 7 figures happiness, you already know, so yeah. Yeah.
So the 7 figures, man, is that like a local label, or maybe it's just a crew name or something?
7 figures. Okay. Should I tell you the meaning behind, the history behind?
Yeah, well, you can
basic things.
Yeah, you could just try, explaining a little bit so we can get to understand.
7 figures, as in 7. This is the symbol of the 7 figures right now. Right now, this is what it is.
Yeah.
7 represents God. 7 figures means the new beginning. In simple terms, is how, like I said earlier, saying God represents the new beginning in my life. Like since from the moment I was born, I was more like a new beginning. So from the moment I knew about God, like everything changed and everything kind of came new. And like from the moment God started creating the heavens and the earth, to the 7th day that He finished everything, it was the new beginning. So this is 777. It's the 7 figures. It literally represents God. So it means everybody could use 7 figures as in saying I'm a new creation. I'm new. Like if something kind of went wrong back in the days, you'd be like 7 figures.
Yeah.
Whatever happens, if somebody says some shit on you, you'd be like 7 figures. You can literally use it to anything. So it's the new beginning.
Yeah.
And it's a label and it's a brand.
Okay. Like so, you came up with that name yourself or something?
Yeah, like I was thinking a lot. I think I told you about that. I used to think a lot, so I had to become creative on it. Yeah.
Okay, so along the way, as an artist, have you beefed with anyone?
No, people that know me know that I do not. Like, if you listen to my music, you hear everything about me because I say everything in the song. Every expression is in the song. And those that know about me, beef is not my food.
Okay, beef is not your food, huh?
If you see any type of beef on the table, it's painful.
Okay. yeah. So I'm talking seeing more of that goat meat, huh?
Yeah, I already know. Like a goat.
Okay, so talking about, chipata music, man. Who else do you think is gonna blow up?
The one that's gonna blow up is gonna blow up.
Okay, so you can't say any names or something.
I mean, blowing up is a mystery, man. You never know. It's a gamble.
It's a gamble. So you can't judge based on the art or something.
Nah, because I've been disappointed many times, so I wouldn't do that.
Disappointed? Like what do you mean disappointed?
I set up my expectations and talk about blah 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 blah
and things don't just go
exactly. So I don't talk no more.
Alright. Okay, so in chipata, who would you wanna feature?
I'd want to feature a very authentic artist and that knows exactly what they want.
So like you don't have any personality in the music game in chipata. Like, you know, the same person you would want to feature by name or something. Can you tell us the name or something? So I'll say you haven't really, you know, found any yet.
If I wanted to, I would have done that, because, you know, I would have done that. Even today, I can do that. But
you just
apparently, I wouldn't say nothing about that, because it might sound offensive to some people.
Yeah.
You know, so I'll just say pass.
Okay. So, given a chance to work with one person, as in the whole studio session, like the whole song creation process, you know, between Slap D and Mac 2, who would you choose?
Okay, like, you know, this thing, always when I talk about big artists, the conversation kind of hits back to me, you know. So I think I should avoid speaking about
so
that.
you don't want, huh?
But yeah, it's gonna be, so you mean Slap, you mean Mac 2, you know?
Yeah.
People kind of like create their own stuff, so.
Yeah, create their own scenario behind the story, huh?
Okay.
Okay, yeah. I get that, you know, I get that. So do you write your own music?
Music is how feelings sound like. If I don't feel it, I don't put it out.
Okay, so what do you think about, you know, ghostwriters?
What do I think about ghostwriters?
Yeah.
Or maybe what do I think about rappers or musicians that got ghost rap writers? How is the question? Because that one is too general.
Okay, let's start with the one where, you know, the artists that use ghostwriters. What do you think about those artists, you know?
I think they're just doing great. It's a skill. I feel like it's a skill, not really a talent per se. But, you know, there's people that's gifted with just a voice but without the ability to write their own music, and there's those that are gifted with the writing of music. So I think he knew that if I give this one the writing gift, it's gonna pair with this one with the singing gift. So I feel like they're both gifts and they're both working, but I don't know what to say else. I feel like they're all doing a great job.
So man, Edgemark is putting up a team which he's calling the New Age, you know. Like, do you think you're the New Age music in chipata? You know? Like, do you think you're, you know, the artist that would say is New Age in chipata?
New Age? What do you mean by New Age?
Like, are you the one to, you know, bring the sound that we're supposed to know about chipata music out here, you know? Like, are you the one that's really out there to, you know, do the best for the culture of, you know, chipata music?
Oh, shit. Alright, I'm gonna say it in this way, right? I don't like giving direct answers. I think I'm the seven figures.
The seven figures, huh?
Seven figures means new beginning. You know what seven figures means, right?
Yeah, like you just said something about it, you know. Yeah, I've got the picture, man.
Yeah.
So, like, there was a situation, you know, with there was a show at Blue Gums, and, you know, I don't know if you were supposed to open or something, and then there was a situation with the DJ and everything that said something.
I never went there to start with. We had a conversation with that. I don't want to unveil this, but because of many people been talking about it, saying blah blah blah, I never went there.
You never went?
Yeah, the reason being is, you know, music is a business. So basically, there's a lot of taking advantage of, you know, artists. So, but it's not really like that. You know, prideful and everything. It's just self-respect, you know, and knowing exactly what I want. And looking at the situation, which was there,
Yeah.
I felt it wasn't good for my brand. And for me personally, looking at it, like from my point of view, is, music is a business, and I'm also a human. At the end of the day, I need to feed.
Yeah. Okay.
Yo. Back on composition, everything. Y'all already know it's the self-figures. Damn.
Okay, man. So, do you have any other aspirations or dreams besides music?
Damn right. Business. Music is a business, so I'm basically a businessman. So there's also other businesses I want to venture into. I also farming. I want to be a really good ass farmer. Yeah.
So you want to get into farming?
I want to get into money.
You want to get into money, yeah? Yeah, because I also see farming as money.
It's money, man.
Yeah, like it's real money.
There's a lot of money up in there.
Yeah. So, man, what's the biggest fear of your career? Is it losing fans? Maybe running out of bars or something, or maybe being in a messy deal with the label or something. I mean, what could it be?
You mean in my music career?
Yeah, like in your music career.
My biggest fear in my music career is losing God's direction. That's my biggest fear.
Losing God's direction. So that's the most important thing to you.
That's it. Because I'm nothing without God, and with God I got everything, man. So
yeah. Okay. So I mean, can you say it's difficult to do what you do? Like make music.
I can wake up doing it. So that means it's my specialty, right? Like somebody can just wake me up, start making music. Making music.
And you just go about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't even have to think twice about it.
So I mean, what would you tell somebody that would want to try music out there? Like you would want to be an artist or something.
What I say, like I always say, is know what you want and why you want it. That way you won't be disappointed. Because if music isn't what you want, even if you try it, it'll be trash, man. So if you love it and you want it, go for it. But make sure you have the strongest reasons behind bugging it. Those reasons are gonna make you not lose focus. No matter what happens, you're gonna stand by those reasons.
Yeah. Okay, so man, like, what's your favorite thing about making music?
The feeling.
Like your favorite thing about making music, yeah.
It's what I feel during and after making the music. The feeling.
Okay. So you're the first artist in Chipata I've seen with merchandise. I'm talking, caps, t-shirts, what else? Like how is that going?
Pretty well. By the grace of God. And I appreciate, I'm grateful, and I'm thankful.
Okay. I saw a post on one of your pages that showed something like a lucky winner of the 7 Figures t-shirt and everything.
Basically, God bless you for bringing that up. Actually, I'm giving out free 7 Figure t-shirts.
Because I was actually going to ask you a question about like, is there anything like that going to happen again?
It's happening. It's been happening like from time to time, weeks to weeks, and things like that. Not just only that, but we're giving out the $100, actual money dollars, to anyone who's gonna do a very good, video of you vibing to my latest single featuring Marking 2. You might just win yourself $100. I don't know what it is in your currency, but it's just $100. We on?
So that's. Like you talking about, you said something like in your currency. That's to everybody in the region or something like.
Everywhere, anywhere, anyhow, like, however you do it, so long as it's attractive, so fascinating. You get the second prize. You just get to get a couple 7 Figure t-shirts. The first prize, you will win yourself $100. No cap about that, okay? So yeah, you can just get into the competition. win yourself some money or the simple figure merchandise.
So you're saying right now for anyone to win themselves a 7-figure T-shirt or get a chance to win that $100, they just have to do a video of them vibing to your latest song. The one featuring Macky too.
Damn,
okay.
All the one. You just get to dance to that, and it's nice. You got yourself $100.
Yeah, well, that's something. I think people should try that out there.
Yeah, good luck to everybody out there.
Like if you had the world's attention, 30 seconds, what would you tell them about your music or yourself as an artist?
I would tell them to follow God.
Just tell them to follow God.
That's where everything is.
And by them following God, they'll find themselves following you.
Exactly, right?
Yeah. I mean, well, you hit it right, man. Follow God. I mean, like in everything in life, you just gotta follow God,
Yeah.
I mean, talking about God, man. I mean, there's a debate out there, but about the soul, man. Do you think the soul is in the heart or the soul is in the mind?
Just ask God. He got all the answers.
Okay.
God is everything. What do you get when somebody says God is everything?
When somebody says God is everything. Well, to me, how I see it, I think God is really everything. Starting from direction. Starting from direction. What you do, what goes on. Every moment of your life.
Think.
Yeah.
Breathe.
Yeah.
Speak. Everything. Maybe a watch or shit.
Yeah. Everything. That's God.
So,
I mean, which is why, I brought that up about, the soul being in the mind or the heart, because I personally think the soul is in the mind, because that's where, everything goes on, and I think that's the thing that is connected to God,
The contact point of God between you and God is your heart.
It's the heart. It's the heart. Now, man.
Mind is to think.
Now, man, talking about that, haven't you ever seen, people have successful heart transplants and, they'll still be the same people? Can you say, the connection with God changed with the heart transplant?
This is what people don't really understand. This is just a body. The real you is inside you. The real you is a spirit. That's the real you. You are a man living in a human being body.
Yeah.
So you are a man. You're a person who is living in a human body. A body is something that expires.
Yeah.
You do not expire. Boom. So we continue with the mind and body.
No, we're doing something else.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. In Zambia, right? Given a chance to be mentored by any celebrity, like who did that?
What?
Like if you were to be mentored by any celebrity in this music business, like who did this?
The biggest celebrity I'll be mentored by is Jesus. Jesus. Yeah, man.
Okay. Yeah, I get that. Now I'm talking about the music business. Like, it's a whole business. It's a whole business out here. I'm talking about,
he's in the business.
I'm talking about albums, going out there or who to take the albums.
Before I do pretty much anything,
yeah,
I go start from him. So if he says no, he said no. It don't matter who it is or who you are. Yeah, so first of all, Jesus comes first. It don't matter who you are, where you from, no matter what type of money you got.
Yeah.
If he doesn't say yes.
Okay, so to say, you wouldn't want to have, a human mentor. Like a human mentor celebrity, but you would rather have Jesus as your mentor,
He's my mentor, not like I'd rather have him. Like, everything we want is within us.
Yeah.
We don't need to look elsewhere. We just need to understand ourselves more and discover more within us. Then that uniqueness is what's going to bring glory to the world.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. So, man, if you're given $1 million kwacha right now, what would you do with it?
Buy my mama a house, car, and do business with it, because I know I can do that without money.
Okay. So, how would you want to be remembered?
How how would I want to be remembered? Somebody that left an impact on somebody's life to become a better person.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Yep.
So, like, which part of the whole music thing do you think is challenging? You know, is it putting out the music out there, you know, making sales or something?
Putting out the music is not a challenge at all.
Ah.
Making the music is the challenge.
Making
in a way that trying to bring out quality production, you know,
Yeah.
and the mixing and everything. Only two aspects: promotion, but not really. Let me just say production.
Yeah.
That's the whole point. There's a high level of challenge on there from my side personally.
Ah.
I'm gonna speak from my personal point of view, not from the public, because I don't know their problems. I know my problems.
Yeah. Okay. That's putting out the music, huh? That's making the music. Yeah.
Putting out the music is not a problem, because there's a lot of free platforms. Everybody can do that. Like, you don't need nobody's sites these days.
Yeah.
You just need a YouTube link. You got your music out to the world, man.
Yeah, but for you to actually make the music to impact people out there, that's the challenging part.
Now we're talking money when it comes to that section.
We're talking money, yeah? Okay.
Music is a business, so business needs money to make money.
Yeah. So, I mean, what do you think success looks like in the music industry? Like, what level would you want to reach for you to say you're successful in the music business?
I'm gonna answer that like this. He said, "Call unto me, and I'll answer you, and I'll show you great and mighty things that you do not know." And most of the things I already know. I want something I never seen.
Ah, you want something you ain't never seen.
Damn right.
Okay, I mean, that's a whole other thing to get into.
Damn right. So I'm not gonna say like, I wanna be like Drake, I wanna be like blah blah. Hell no, man. Even Jesus was not like TB Joshua.
Yeah. I get it. Like, so right now, if you had, like, 3 wishes that could be granted, what would they be?
Bam. Get my mama a house.
Yeah.
Get me a family.
Yeah.
And happiness.
So I see you getting your mama a house is, like the top most of your priorities.
Yo, you just don't know, man. Like, I'm gonna make her live like a queen. Welcome. It's the 7 Figures Happiness.
Yeah. So, man, have you ever used your fame for, like to get something for free or something?
I don't like free stuff to begin with. Because at the end, I'm gonna be a slave for that. So I like giving power, so that I get power. So I don't remember using my favor to get favor. Yeah.
Okay. So now, how do the girls take it? Like, your status as an artist. Like, do you have a lot of girls floating in your inbox or something?
I don't even got any idea about that type of shit. As in, like the loan and shit. Being alone. Like, I don't even care what's happening really in the world. I'm always thinking deep inside, like with the headsets moving around. If I'm moving around from inside and making music, the only time I go out in social media, that's when I get to see the world. Like, oh shit, it's crazy here.
Yeah.
So no, I don't want girls. That's not what I want.
That's not why you doing music.
No.
In fact, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So like, have you done any projects that you hated from the start but knew it was gonna get you a lot of attention?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
to be honest.
So like every project you started on, like, like it's always been interesting to you? Like there's no project, like there has never been any project that that you say, nah, I don't feel like I wanna do this or something.
All projects feel like let me say. You remember when I said music is everything to me, is happiness?
Yeah.
And if I don't feel it, I don't put it out. So if I really feel it deep down from my heart,
yeah,
I'm gonna do it regardless. It don't matter what comes along. But there's always hard challenges along the way just to take the music out. It's not easy, man. It's not easy. So yeah, that's what I can say pretty much.
Okay, so I mean, you said you've never used anyone to get something in return for your fame, but like, has anyone, like someone close to you, ever used you, for your fame or something, for their own gain?
I know, like there's what we call people that are around you and the people that are with you.
Yeah.
So I know people that are around me because of something for their own benefits.
And they're never really with you, as
They're not with me at all. So.
Okay, I see. Like, have you ever been told, to change something, about your music, like the way you rap or something, maybe?
Yeah, I've been told from the beginning, change the way you make your music, go vernac. Like, the thing is, what they don't know is, when studying music, I had a conversation with myself.
Yeah.
And I had to choose what to do. Like, I had to choose what I want and why I wanted it.
Yeah.
So them coming in, it's just like an opinion.
Yeah.
It don't really matter, right? I already got a vision for that. So I had a ton of people telling me about changing. Right now, the same people were like, "Why you doing great?" I'm like, "Yo, nigga, you crazy or what?"
Yeah. I mean, I was actually going to ask you a question about, the critics of, like the same, doing music in English and doing in vernac. In Zambia, people don't really, want to respond to the music done in English.
I think I got an answer for that. Thank you for posing that question. The thing is, you know how it goes, right? When it comes to music, it's not about the language at all. It's not about where you come from. It's about how you make people feel. It's not about what you talk. It's about how you say it. And when you say it, what impact does it leave on somebody's life? You get it? It's not about making music in vernac, in Nyanja, or making music in Bemba or Tonga or English. It's about how you putting it out. We done been listening to South African music way back. We don't even hear a single fucking word from that. Do we? With 90% of our local music, our local people's phones, 90% of the music in the phones is Lil Wayne, Lil Baby, and air shit.
Yeah.
If I get to do the same shit, they'll be talking, and it's me, they be like, ha, you ain't gonna go nowhere. Fuck you, man.
Yeah, I mean, I actually have the same perspective as you on that one, because I think, like, it's music should be in the way that you, as an artist, express yourself better,
Music is how feelings sound like.
Yeah, so you're supposed to say what you feel. Now, if you don't feel like it, you know what I'm saying?
No, what you playing, man? You playing. Music is something that was made from heaven, brought down to earth.
Yeah.
And it's so powerful. And yeah, man, if you understand the power in the music, you understand what I'm trying to say right now.
Yeah. So, man, at the moment, what would you want to tell people out there, those that know you and those that don't know you?
Those that know me, follow God. Those that don't know me, follow God.
Okay. All right. So there you have it, man. See, the artist. Yeah. From right here in Chipata, amazing talent, Yeah, so catch us next time on, our next episode of Conversation Everything.
Conversation Everything, you already know, same figures out with this. Voila.
I need you, babe, always by my side. Now Jibiro Mutima ni welazo. That's why I need you by my side in a shadow. Stay with so deep.